Growing your own food is one of life's simple joys. There is nothing quite like stepping into your own garden to pick fresh vegetables for dinner. You know exactly where your food has come from. You know it is fresh and full of goodness. When you grow your own, you connect with the earth and the seasons. It is good for your body and your spirit. This guide will help you get the very best from your vegetable patch. We will look at simple, natural ways to care for your soil and your plants. It's easier than you might think. The secret to a wonderful garden is healthy soil. Think of the soil as the foundation of your house. If the foundation is strong, the house will be strong. It is the same with your plants. Healthy soil is alive with tiny creatures and nutrients. These all work together to help your vegetables grow strong and taste delicious. By using organic methods, we feed the soil, not just the plant. This creates a balanced little world right in your backyard. It is a sustainable way to garden, working with nature instead of against it. Today, on this lovely day of June 13th, 2025, the sun is shining, and it is a perfect time to think about our gardens. The plants are growing quickly now. They are getting hungry and thirsty. This is when we can give them a real boost. We will talk about two important jobs, mulching and fertilizing. These tasks are not difficult. They are gentle, satisfying jobs that make a huge difference. They will help your garden thrive through the summer and give you a wonderful harvest to enjoy with your family and friends. So, let's get our hands a little dirty, shall we? Don't worry if you are a beginner. Everyone starts somewhere. The most important thing is to have a go. Gardening is about learning and watching things grow. It is about patience and reward. By following these simple steps, you will learn how to create a garden that is not only productive, but also a healthy place for wildlife. You will be creating a little patch of goodness that is good for you and for the planet. It is a wonderful journey to begin. So, what is this thing we call mulch? It is simply a layer of material that you spread on top of the soil in your garden. Think of it as a protective blanket for your soil. In a forest, the ground is always covered with fallen leaves and twigs. This is nature's own mulch. It protects the soil from the hot sun and heavy rain. It also keeps the soil moist and cool. We are just copying what nature does so brilliantly. By adding a layer of mulch, we are giving our garden soil the same wonderful protection. Mulching does so many good things for your garden. First, it is brilliant at stopping weeds. The layer of mulch blocks the sunlight, so weed seeds find it very difficult to sprout. This means less work for you, which is always a good thing. Mulch also helps to keep water in the soil. On a hot day, the sun can dry out the soil very quickly. A layer of mulch slows this down, so your plants stay happy and hydrated for longer. You will not need to water as often. There are many wonderful materials you can use for an organic mulch. You do not need to buy anything special. You might already have what you need. Well-rotted garden compost is my favorite. It is dark, crumbly, and full of life. You can also use straw, which is great around strawberry plants. Grass clippings from your lawn are another good choice, but let them dry a bit first. Even shredded cardboard or newspaper can be used. Just be sure to use materials that will break down and feed the soil. Spreading the mulch is a simple and satisfying job. It is best to do this after a good rain or after you have watered the garden well. This traps the moisture in the soil. Gently spread your chosen mulch material around your plants. You want a layer that is about 2 to 3 inches deep. Be careful not to pile the mulch right up against the stems of your plants. Leave a little space around the base of each plant to let the air circulate. This helps to prevent any problems with rot. Now let's talk about feeding your plants. Just like us, plants need food to grow strong and healthy. Organic fertilizers are made from natural materials. They release their goodness slowly, feeding the soil life as well as the plant. This is very different from chemical fertilizers, which give the plant a quick burst of energy but do nothing to improve the soil in the long term. Using organic feeds builds up a rich, fertile soil over time. Your garden will get better and better each year. It is a long-term investment in your garden's health. Making your own organic fertilizer is incredibly easy and rewarding. The best thing you can make is your own garden compost. It is black gold for the garden. You just need a simple bin where you can pile up garden waste and uncooked kitchen scraps. Things like grass clippings, old plants, vegetable peelings, and coffee grounds all go in. Over time, it all breaks down into beautiful compost. Another fantastic liquid feed is comfrey tea. You just soak comfrey leaves in water for a few weeks to make a nutrient-rich drink for your plants. If you cannot make your own, there are many good organic fertilizers you can buy. Look for products that are certified organic. Things like pelleted chicken manure are excellent. They are full of nitrogen, which helps leaves grow green and lush. You can also find seaweed-based fertilizers. These are full of minerals and are a wonderful general tonic for your plants. Bone meal is good for root growth, while blood, fish, and bone is a great all-round feed. Always read the packet for instructions on how to use them safely. Why choose organic? It is about more than just your plants. When you use natural fertilizers, you are not adding any harmful chemicals to your garden. This is safer for you, your family, and any pets that might enjoy the garden. It is also much better for wildlife. The birds, bees, and beneficial insects will thank you for it. You are creating a healthy ecosystem in your own backyard. The food you grow will not only taste better, but it will be truly clean and natural, straight from your healthy soil to your plate. So, when should you do these important jobs? The best time to add mulch is in late spring or early summer. This is when the soil has warmed up and your plants have started to grow well. As I mentioned, always mulch onto damp soil to lock in that precious moisture. You might need to top up the mulch layer later in the summer, as it slowly breaks down and becomes part of the soil. This is a good thing, as it is constantly adding organic matter and improving your soil structure. Fertilizing is all about timing. Hungry plants like tomatoes, courgettes, and sweet corn will need regular feeding throughout the growing season. A good rule is to start feeding them once they begin to form flowers or fruits. You can give them a liquid feed like comfrey tea once a week or every 2 weeks. For a general soil feed, you can sprinkle something like pelleted chicken manure or fish, blood, and bone around the base of the plants in the spring before you add your mulch. Just lightly fork it into the surface of the soil. Let's imagine your garden now. The soil is covered with a lovely thick blanket of mulch. This is keeping the soil moist and weed-free. Underneath that mulch, the soil is alive and full of goodness from the organic fertilizers you have added. Your plants have everything they need. Their roots can delve deep into the rich, crumbly earth. Their leaves are green and healthy. They are busy growing strong, producing delicious vegetables for you to harvest and enjoy. This is what good gardening is all about. I hope this has encouraged you to have a go. Growing your own food is a wonderful adventure. There is such satisfaction in nurturing a tiny seed into a healthy plant that feeds you. By using these simple organic methods of mulching and fertilizing, you are doing more than just growing vegetables. You are building a healthier soil, a healthier garden, and a healthier you. So please, get out there, enjoy the fresh air, and start creating your own little patch of paradise. You will be so glad you did. Happy gardening!